Hi everybody, here is Jens from Tabletop Generals, and today we have a game of Chain of Command, and it will take place on this snowy table which represents some part of Finland during the Winter War 1939, during the early stages of the Soviet attack. Yeah, it's some time ago. You could vote on Twitter which sort of chain of command battle I should do. And yeah, first I did the British against Germans bad reps as voted on YouTube. And now it's time to do the chain of command Soviets versus the Finns. Yeah. In the Winter War setting. Well, the Russian attack is not long ago, so we are in early December, very snowy terrain. Here's a small village. The people of that village already left their homes because of the not friendly terms. The Soviets and the Finns met in Moscow during some conferences, so they are already gone. And I will play Blitzkrieg from the 1940 hand from the two Fat Lardies. So the Soviets have to bring two of their units off the Finnish table edge. This will be over here. And the Finns, they have to get two chain of command dice to call in for support and to stop the Soviet advance for now. What's to say about the table? These patches of wood are dense terrain, are so soft cover you can only watch 4-inch in. These fences give soft cover. Also the buildings only provide soft cover, but these logs over here, because they are solid frozen, they provide hard cover. The rest is only soft cover. Yeah, I think that's more or less all about the table. The Soviets will start here on this end with 3 patrol markers. Yeah, and then the Finns will start somewhere over here. Yeah, I'm on my own, so it's my third solo game and the second one in English. Hope you will enjoy it. And yeah, then I will show you the forces. Here is the attacking platoon for the Soviets. The force is led by this chap. It's the Trotsky miniature from Wargames Illustrated. Very nice one. So it's a senior leader with pistol. And then we have 4 identical squads, each with a junior leader with rifle, an LMG team. Not a team, it's an LMG with 2-man crew and 12 additional riflemen. And there we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 of these rifle sections with an LMG. Yeah, and the Soviets in this part of the war are green, so they are, yeah, poorly led and poorly trained, and that will have some consequences in this game. First of all, they only have 4 command dice, and as they are green, we subtract 2 from their roll for force morale. No, force morale would be 11, and now we are down to 4, and the 4 makes it a 9. Well, still a good start for the Soviets, and due to the Blitzkrieg scenario, they have 2d6 plus 6 support points. That's 7, plus 6 is 13, plus 2, they are green, 7 and 6 and 2, 8 and 7 is 15, 15, and yeah, 15 support points for the Soviets. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, and here are the Finns who try to delay the Soviet advance. What do we have? We have an elite Yakeri platoon with a senior leader with pistol, senior leader with rifle, and then we have some weird combinations of infantry squads. We have 2 with a junior leader and a 4-man rifle team each, and a 4-man rifle team with an additional MP. So that's 2 of them. And on the other hand, we have 2 junior leaders with a rifle team with 3 men each, and an LMG team which also has an additional rifleman. And the loader is here with these PP Shahs. So normally he would have a rifle. So these boys are elites, which brings the Soviets additional 7 support points, and the Finns have 6 command dice to get their stuff done. Well, and then we roll for force morale for the Finns. Come on, in the tray, please. It's a 6, so they start at 11. They would gain 2 additionals for being elites, but they don't need it. For support, it is as follows. The Soviets have rolled a 7 and gained additional 6, makes it a total of 13. And yeah, the Finns get half of it. So that makes it 6. 6 support points for the Finns. Well, with these 6 support points I have for the Finns, I took this Bofors for 4 points, and then I took 2 satchel charges for my senior leader, and he will give them to squads to attack some vehicles that might come nearby. That's the support for the Finns. For the Soviets, I bought the pre-game barrage, a light mortar with 3-man crew, a Maxim with 5-man crew, and then 2 T-26 and 2 BT-7s. One of the BT-7s will be a senior leader because I have more than 3 tanks. Yeah, I placed the Finnish patrol markers over here in that last third of the table, and as I can move them independently as a Finnish special rule. I'm not sure how that works, but it will work. On the other side, I took the Soviet patrol markers and placed them here. And the Soviets get D3 moves at the start of the game. And they get 2 moves, which brings 2 of the markers right in front. And then the Finns will start the patrol phase. Yeah, patrol phase is done. Jump-off points are deployed. It's a little bit weird to move the patrol markers for the Finns and stay not in chain of command of the 12-inch range. So yeah, maybe next time I will do better as the Finns. Well, for the Soviets, with that patrol marker, I got here a jump-off point. With that one over here, so they are close together, and that one with those 2 got me one over there. The Russian vehicles have to come from the entirety of their short table edge, yeah, because here are no roads. For the Finns, that one went down this path, and I placed them right over here. With those 2 over him, I placed one behind the logs, and for that one I placed it right behind there in the corner between the barn and the fence. Yeah, the Finns are ready to defend their village. Yeah, I think that's it, and I can prepare the table and start the first phase. Yeah, I hope I don't misread the beginning phase of this game. So I think the higher force morale will take the first role, and that are the Finns. Let's take a look. 6 command dice. And we got 2 points chain of command. That's an awesome start. And yeah, then they have 2 1s, a 2 and a single 6. I think I will do nothing with that and let the Soviets come with their 4 command dice. And they have 1, 3, 4 and a single 6. Yeah, seems to be a little bit hard for the Soviets to get some chain of command dice with only 4 dice. But what did I do? I brought in my light mortar, and they are within 6 inch because they are not green. And over here I brought in a T26 and a BT7. The BT7 is the platoon leader, so the senior leader. So I have 2 vehicles on the board right now, and both are on Overwatch. So next phase is for the Finns. And they have 3 1s, a 4 and a 2. As I noticed the Soviets have a pre-game barrage, I try to bring in my AT gun on a 5 or 6. Yeah, my AT gun comes in. And then I try to bring in 2 identical no, I try to bring in 1 infantry section at a time, and I take the one with the LMG. No? And the second try, no. So only the AT gun makes it through the barrage. Yeah, over here is the AT gun deployed. This guy with the hand high to signal some firing is the junior leader. Well, that was it for the Finns. So let's head over to the Soviets for the next phase. And the Soviets have a single 6, which is nothing, and then 2 3s and a 4. Yeah, I brought in 2 infantry sections, both went tactical. And now I take the senior leader here, and he orders the tank up 3d6. And the tank went 11-inch. And then he moves up on his own, also 3d6-inch. And he got 6-inch. Because there's no road, here are no modifiers for that. So I have to do that movement. And then to make it a little bit shorter, here are the command dice for the Finns. They have 2 5s, 1 3 and a 4, and a single 6, which means nothing. The other plan is with the 3 to bring in 1 infantry section. No. And then well, I think then it's time to go over to the Soviet command dice. And look what they can do. And they have a 5, 2, a 3 and a 4. The 5 is their first chain of command point. The Finns already have 4. With the 3 I brought in another T-26. He went on overwatch. With the 4, the senior leader will order the T-26 with the turret number 3 to 4 to advance, to move flat out. So 3d6. That's a 12-inch move. And he will do the same and moves 11-inch. And over here the infantry will move 3d6 in that direction behind that fence to get as a max somewhere like here, so that they stay in cover. And they went 15 inches. So that's a lot of movement. Yeah, all of the movement is done. They got their point of shock, and there is the senior leader, and the leading tank is over there. So then let's do another phase for the Finns. And they have 2 more 5s, which brings them up to a full chain of command dice. And then they have a 4 and a 2 and a double phase. On the 2 I want to bring in the section with an LMG. On a 5 up, wrong dice, but I keep it. So then I will use the dice to end the turn. And then we do another phase for the Finns. And they have a 5, which is 1 point chain of command, and then 3 3s and 2 2s. Yeah, what happened? With 3 3s, 2 2s and a 5, I could deploy all my 4 infantry squads and use the junior leader from the AT gun to open fire. It's a risky move, I know, but I think it's the right point to get some sort of hammer blow onto the Soviets. Yeah, and we start off right with them, and they will shoot at these guys here in the soft cover. Over there we have 8 riflemen. 8 riflemen, and they will hit these Soviets because of their green status on a 4 up. Yes, it's 1 better than the effective range. 4 up, 5 hits, and as they are only 1 squad with no teams, 5 dice, 6s are kill, 4 and 5 shock. We got 2 kills. That's bad news for the Soviets. Is it the leader? Yes, it is. What happened to him? He's knocked unconscious. So he falls over. Boop. Here's the bullet. And 1 rifleman dies. First casualty of the game. How did the Soviets like that a junior leader has been wounded? Of course, and they don't really like it. Junior leader wounded on a 6 is -2, I think, but I will double check that in a second, because or when I do a cut, because of counting some dice or different other stuff. So that's that done. Then over there we take these riflemen, and they will open fire at them in soft cover, and they will be joined in by both of these sections. So over here we have 2, 4, 6, 7 riflemen, 7 dice, 7. Hitting on 5s, on 4s, 3 hits. Then we have LMG and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 riflemen. Makes 11 dice. 8, 9, 10, 11. Also, everything is here soft cover, so no problem. Hitting on 4s makes 4 more. And then we have that LMG and 3 additional riflemen. Makes it a total of 9 more dice, which are coming at the Soviets. Now makes it 5 and 7. 12 hits. And we are in soft cover, so we will see how it works. Wrong dice, but we have to keep it. So, what do we have? We have 4 points of shock, and we have 3 dead. Is one of them the leader? No. Only 3 riflemen and 4 points of shock. Yep. So, and then we have the AT gun. From here we have a clear line of sight to the T-26. So we will shoot at him. Yeah, I checked out junior leader wounded on a 6 is -2. And then over there I checked the line of sight for the AT gun, and I can see nearly the entire tank. So what will I do? He moved flat out, which is -1, and I will give him the light concealment thing, so I need an 8. but I will use the command initiative to reduce that. So let's take a look. It's a 10, no problem. Yeah, and then I think it's AP5. Let's see. We have one hit. So let's take a look. And he bounced it. Nicely done. Yeah, that was the shooting of the Finns. Now we take a look what the Soviets can do. Okay, so they are now up to 3 points chain of command. Single 6 is nothing, and then okay, and then I think the tank commander will do something. Yeah, with the 4 I use this senior leader, and he orders that tank to fire at the AT gun, normally hitting on 4, now 5 and 6s. 2 hits, reducing cover by 1. So 1 hit on the gun itself. Hard cover, soft cover is a point of shock. And the rifle team next to it, come on, inside the tray, is a 4, is also a point of shock. That's that done. I'm not sure how great his command distance is, but at that point I don't think it's matter. So he will order that tank up. He will move 12 inches. And then he will shoot with his HE against the MG team over there, needing 5s. 1 hit. So they are in the open, and therefore it's nothing. Wow. Okay, that's not good. I placed the shock, moved up with the tank, and now it's time for the Finns to take their next phase. So they have a single 6 is nothing. We have a 5, it's a point chain of command, and then we have 2 4s and 2 2s. Yeah, which is again more or less the entire force. Both senior leaders arrived, one over here, and he will remove 2 points of shock, and he will order the pack, the AT gun, to fire. Yeah, now the tank didn't move, and we hit him once, so hitting on 8 was last time, now it's come on, 7. No hit this time. Then we take this section, shooting at them again, needing 4s. Wow, that's 6 hits. Six hits against the Soviets in soft cover. 1 dead, 1 point of shock. Point of shock is here. As the leader is already lying on the ground, we play it that the leader can't be hit if he's already lying on the floor. So I take out a normal rifle dude. That's that. Then we have this squad, and both squads over there are commanded by the second senior leader to open fire at them. Now I remove these dice. Take the dice tray and you over to the other side of the board. And then I have a lot of dice to roll against the Soviets. I have 4 more after that. Take out the misses. That's a lot. 4, 8, 10, 12, 15. 4 more. 3 more. Okay. 10, 18 hits. We only missed 9. Wow. Okay. Then we don't have to split it. We just roll 9 dice, and that's twice. Yes. First 9. We have 1 dead. 1 dead. Blop. And 4 more points of shock. 4 shock. And now the second roll. 3 more dead. 1, 2, 3. So, and no more shock. So, is it the leader? No. 4 killed, and the roll for the leader is a 5. So, no harm there. Okay, being green is a tough spots, some sort of. Not very cool. Yeah, that was the phase for the Finns. Now it's time for the next Soviet phase. And they have a 5, which brings them up to 4 chain of command dice. And then we have a 3, a 4, and a 4. I didn't use the second 4 because they are already pinned. So I think they are more or less out of the game. What I did was I brought in the second BT-7 tank, and what I now try to do is he will order this tank up 3d6 right through the more or less village, and he will move 6 inch. Then the senior leader will move up him only 3 inch. Yeah, and then he will move up on his own, but in a straight direction right to here, and he will also use a 3d6, and he will move 12 inch. Yeah, I have him left, and he will might take a shot after I have done the movement. Yeah, from his position he can clearly see the MG team over there. So I have 4 dice hitting on 5s. 2 hits. This is 1 hit for the rifle team. In the open it's a point of shock, and 1 for the MG team. Nothing. Wow. That's unbelievable. Yeah, okay. Then I have to place 1 point shock here on this rifle team. Then I have to take my command dice for the Finns, and then we will see how it goes. And they have a 5, which brings them up to 3 points chain of command, a single 6, and then they have 2 4s, everything they need. Yeah, it was not enough at all, but I think it will work. What we will do is we take this senior leader and he will order both sections to fire at them again. That should bring me 5 and 6 are 11. Hitting on 4s, that's 4 hits. And then we have 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 4s. 2 more. So 6 hits on the Soviets in hard cover. Because they are in hard cover, they are in hard cover because they are pinned and behind a fence. So does it help? Yeah. 2 killed. Is it the leader? No. He's a lucky one. 2 more down. We take this one and this one. Now we are at 6 men and 9 points of shock. So they are close to broken. Yeah, that was it on that end. And then we take over there the senior leader, and he will use his command initiative to increase the hit for that T-26 over there. He's a little bit obscured, so a 7, a flat out 8. Yeah, so it's 7 again. We have it. There is the 7. 5 dice needing 5s. 1 hit. And then we have 3 dice for the Soviet tank. Can he bounce it again? Yes. Oh, not really. It's equal. Equal hits and saves. So what happened? A 1. I think that's... is that nothing? I think that's nothing. But I will double check it after I rolled the command dice for the Soviets. They have a double face, that's quite good. They have a 5, which brings them up to 5 chain of command points, and a single 3. Yeah, 1 or 2 is nothing on equal hits and saves. So he will take his gun and will shoot at the AT gun right over there. Needing 5s. Nothing. Okay, well, that was a short one. Next phase. A single 5. Now the Soviets have a full chain of command dice. Single 6 is nothing, and then we have a 4 again. With the 4, I think he will use his 3 command initiatives to move that tank up, and he will move up on his own. Starting with that tank over there, he will move 7-inch. That tank over there, 10-inch. And then he will only move up 1 D6, and then he will open fire with his coax MG into them. 3-inch. Yeah, then I should have 6 dice for the machine gun, and then I should hit them on 5s. Yeah, because I'm in close range, it's 4, 5 and 6 and they are elites. Yeah, 2 hits. I don't take the gun because they are in the open anyway. And then we have 1 hit on the rifle team. The rifle team, nothing. And the MG team in the open is 1 point of shock. Wow. Still no kills for the Soviets. Yeah, just a quick update before I roll the dice for the Finns. Right now we have a kill count from 11 to 0 for the Finns, but the Soviets have a full chain of command dice and the Finns only have 3 points on their second because they used the first one to end the turn. Yeah, the tanks are moving up. Yeah, slowly but surely, and yeah, some pins are placed on the Finnish right flank, but that's all. Now take a look what the Finns can do. And they have a double phase, which is very bad for the Soviets. They have a 5, which brings them up to 4 chain of command points. Then they have 2 4s and a 3. Starting over here, try to get some beating on these Soviets behind the fence. This squad is firing with the LMG and 3 rifles, and over there this squad is firing with the LMG and 5 rifles. Makes a total of 20 dice hitting on 4s. Well, then we take out no 3s in that roll, and we got only 8 misses. Oh, which means 12 hits. Taking the right dice this time. I'll take 6 Russian dice and roll them twice. First 6 is only 1 point of shock. 1 point. And the next 6, nothing. Well, then take a look. We have 2, 4, 5, and we have 10 points of shock, and we are still 6 men. So we needed 2 more to be broken. And that's the first thing that nearly went into the Russian favor. Yeah, that was that shooting. Then we will take the senior leader over there, and he will order the AT gun to fire. But which tank is the target? I think we take the T-26 over there, and the Soviets will interrupt. And the tank will move 3d6 up. A 10-inch move. Oh, the plan is to get at least 1 vehicle off the table. After the interruption, there is no need to shoot with the AT gun. So he will order the light AT gun up in that direction. And they will move 2d6 inch, 8 inch, and then they try to turn in the direction to see him or to face to change facing. Yeah, that's one of his 2 command initiatives. Then he will order this unit to open fire at the guys right there behind the fence, and they will what will they do? They will advance 2d6 in the direction of this woody place. Let's see how far they go. 7 inch. Yeah, there is their movement done. The AT gun is placed, and everything is left is shooting with these guys at them behind the fence, needing force. That's 5 hits. 5 hits. Can they survive this volley? No harm done. Everything is fine. And then we take the senior leader from here, and he will advance 1d6 in that direction. 6 inch. Fine. 6 inch is right up over to there. There he is. So, that's that. The first phase done. Let's do the second one. Another double phase. A 5, which brings them up to 5 chain of command points. And a 4, and a 1, and a 3. Yeah, that's harsh. I think we can live with a 1 over there, the 4 over there, and then I will use one of the Finnish special rules, and he will order his men to move in a special way, so they move 1d6, use a tactical, and can shoot with half effect. And they move 5 inch. Yeah, they moved up 5 inches, and now I have 4 shots reduced to half, makes 2, hitting on forest. Nothing. So I'm done over here, and then I try the AT gun against the T26. Right now I think he moved last turn 3d6, so I need a 6 to hit. I have a 9, so it's okay. 5 dice, 1 hit, 3 defense dice, nothing. Can we do some harm? A 3. I will look up at the chart. What do we have? It's 1 net hit, 3. 1 shock vehicle may not activate it next phase. Or, well, that's not good. Okay, that's that done. And then over there we take the 4, and then we have 20 shots again against the chaps in hard cover. What do we have? 5, 10, 15, 20. Needing force. Well, that one falls down. So gravity is working. What do we have? We have 5 hits. 5 hits. And we are in hard cover. 2 points of shock. I think that's enough to break them. We have 6 guys, and we have 2, 4, 6, and 2, 4, 6. Yes, they break. So they run 2d6 plus 6 in that direction. That's 7, it's 13 inches. That's 13. Yeah. And then yeah, I think that's it for the Finns. Yeah, I have to figure out that, and then bad things happen for section breaks. A 4. Yeah, a 4 on section breaks is -2 force morale, so the Soviets are down to 5, the Finns still at 11. Last phase, no matter what happens, we have 2 4s and a 3. Yeah, what are we doing? Shooting with these guys again. Maybe we can get another kill or stuff like that going. 7 hits. The Soviets are still in hard cover because the fences are so high that they are still more than half concealed. And we have a kill. Is it the leader? No. So just one more rifleman bites the dust. Well, that's that. Then over there they will shoot at them in the woods. Yeah, and that's 4 shots hitting on force 2. As they are only in, no, they are in cover, so a 1 kill, and as the junior leader is still lying on the floor, only a rifleman goes home. And then we have the AT gun over there. Needing a 4 to make a hit. Yeah, we have it. 5 dice, needing 5s. 2 this time. Can the Soviets bounce something? Yes, equal hits and saves. And a 6. Must engage the firer next time he can shoot, but he is not allowed to activate next phase, so nobody cares. I think that's it. And we can roll the dice for the Soviets. And the Soviets have 2 4s, a 5 and a 2. Yeah, planning for the Russian phase. We brought in some more meat with the 2. With the 4, the platoon leader arrived. He will order the mortar to fire at these chaps in the woods over there. No hits. Then he will remove 1 point of shock, and then he will order them to fire. And we got 9 shots. 9, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Needing 6s. 3 of them. Makes 2 for the rifle team. Yes, 2 for the rifle team. Nothing. And 1 for the team with the MP. Nothing. Wow. And then over here with the 2, the section arrived, and they will open fire with 6 and 3, 9 shots as well. Needing 6s or of for those near the logs. Oh, good shooting. 4 hits. Yeah, 4 hits. So within 4 inch there is the MG team will take 2. Nothing. The rifle team nearby, nothing. And the rifle team from the other section will take a kill. Is it the leader? No. The first kill for the Soviets. In turn, I don't know. Awesome. And then we have the leader from the tank platoon. He will order this tank up, 3d6, 7 inch, and he will move up 1 inch, and not 1 inch, 1d6, so 3 inch for him, 7 inch for him, and then he will open fire with his machine gun on the rifle section right behind that little shed over there. Needing 3 hits. And then we have in the open is 2 for the LMG, nothing, and 1 for the rifle team. A kill. Yeah, is it the leader? Yes. What happens to the leader? He loses a command initiative and is slightly wounded, so no loss there. Do the men care? Yes, they care. The Finns are down to force morale 10. Yeah, next phase for the Finns. And they have another double phase and a 5. Which brings them a full chain of command dice. And then they have 2 3s and a 2. With a 3 we will take the AT gun. With the 2 we take this section over there. And then over here we take this section with the 3. They will shoot at them. That's 6 and 4, 10 shots. Meeting force. 4 misses. And because they are in hard cover, the hits are only going onto them. Because they are not, or they are in lesser cover. I think that's the more or less term for this. And what do we have? We have a kill and a point of shock. Here's the point of shock. Is it someone important? No. We take out this rifle dude. They are done. Then over here we take 4 shots into them, getting 3 hits. 3 hits. They are in hard cover, nothing, because most of the bullets go through these logs, so that's fine. And then over there, the AT gun, needing a 4, needing a 3. We have it, because we hit him last time, he didn't move, and we took the command initiative to increase our stats to hit him. And we got 1 hit. Can the Soviets bounce it once again? No. So we have one net hit, and it's a 4. A 4 is engages firer, hold and engages firer next phase. Okay? But the next phase belongs to the Finns right now. Oh. Let's take a look. But on the other hand, we could end the turn right now. And then there would be junior leader routes from table, but this junior leader will stand up. Is that worth it? Yeah, I think that's the plan. We end the turn. And therefore, the Soviets have junior leader routes from table. It's a 5. Is -2 again. So they are down to 3. And now we have the next phase for the Finns. They are back to 3 points for chain of command, and then they have a 1, 2, and a 3. Yeah, that should be easy turn for the Finns. We take the 1 for the AT gun, needing 4 to hit the tank. 7 is a hit. 5 dice. 2. Can the Soviets, can the armor stand up to it? Equal hits and saves. Nice. What happens? A 5. I think I made it wrong last time. 1 shock and reverse 1d6. So, how much is he going back? 6 inch, and got his second point of shock. And then over there we have 6 and 4 is 10, and 6 and 3 is 19. So that's, come on, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 6 inch. 9, 6, and additional 4, and we try to get them some love. So what do we have? Take out the misses. So that's 9 misses, should be 10 hits, yes. 10 hits. 5, 1 dead, 3 shock, and 5 more, 1 shock. Is it the leader? No. Well, yes, then 4 shock and a dead. Now we take out this one and need 2 more points of shock. Yeah, I have a thought about it. Also, by the way, he stands up after the turn has ended. But I don't think it makes any sense for the Soviets to continue. They only have 4 order dice. And right now, I don't think they can do anything. They have brought their tanks up. So right over there, this tank, but he has 2 points of shock. Yeah, I can't see how the Soviets possibly get their stuff off the board. So I will stop the advance right now, but what I will do is roll the dice for fun to see. Yeah, I could activate a 3, or could do something with a 3, and that's it. No reason to do anything. We could drive up. I could remove 1 point of shock and then, yeah, no, it's not enough. And it's a side shot for the AT gun, doesn't bring any good. That was the first chain of command battle for our Winter War campaign playlist. The Finns are very tough. They only lost 1 guy and had 1 wounded leader. And the Soviets lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 men killed, more or less, in action, and 5 routed off the table. What I want to do right now with this setting is I will make a little campaign out of it. So we will let the Russians attack again and again and again, and we will see how long the Finnish platoon can hold out. Yeah, I will figure out how I want to do that. But yeah, as it stands, the Soviets are done for today. We will see how they fight tomorrow. Yeah, if you want to become a platoon leader or a junior leader, consider to be a Patreon on our Patreon page. That's very helpful for us to order all that stuff to be needed to recreate the entirety of the Second World War. I know sometimes friends of the channel are also named leaders, but that's our connection. They promote our channel, they give us support, so that's only a give and take, so there is no special thing about that. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you switch in when it's next time Chain of Command battle report or another battle report on Tabletop Generals. Bye!